Hi there. I would like to talk about a very useful and commonly used acupuncture point called in Chinese HeGu. That means harmonizing. He means harmonizing and Gu means valley. And the reason it is probably called a valley is that it's here. So I think valley means the space between this bone and this bone, or the space between these two fingers. So firstly, the way to find it. This is the one that maybe people see in kung fu films, that somebody allegedly grabs it and squeezes it and the person becomes immobilized. It doesn't really have that effect, but it does have a lot of therapeutic effect. So in here, if you raise your thumb, you can see, you should be able to see a kind of depression. There are two tendons here and a gap, sometimes called the anatomical snuff box. Maybe people really took snuff out of there or not, or maybe it's just a joke. Anyway, that's the base of this bone. Then the other point of reference is the knuckle. So from here in the snuff box to here, halfway along. The point is there. With a needle, we would put it a bit up and down. But if you press it, I recommend you press it straight against the bone. And I think it's probably best to use the opposite thumb, the opposite hand's thumb, halfway along, and press it upwards against the bone. You can't see the bone very well. Maybe, no, not really. So, but press it against the bone. You may find it's quite tender. So it's used for pain relief anywhere in the body, not just in the upper body. It's also used for stress and depression, but it's very much used for nasal problems of any kind. So sinusitis, rhinitis, runny nose, nasal congestion, blocked nose, loss of sense of smell, anything that involves here, and actually it's used for frontal headaches, not headaches at the side or the back. Well, it can be used for those too, but it's specific to these. The reason that is the case is that the Chinese medicine theory thinks that there are lines in the body called meridians. They're a little bit like a London Underground map, and so they believe that if you press somewhere far away from here, the reason it works is because there is a line that goes, meridian that goes this way, this way, this way, up the neck and finishes right next to the nose here. There's an internal branch that goes up here, but the main branch finishes right next to the nose there. So that's the rationale for using a faraway point as well as local points that we use. I hope that helped.